the perfect place. Keto with Sammy. Keto with Sammy.
Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy, and welcome to another full day of eating keto. Happy Friday. I hope everybody has a really good weekend. I am about to get my day started, so I got up and I got ready, and today we're just going to be eating a couple meals throughout the day. I do have to be on the go this morning, so we're going to be making an on-the-go breakfast. It was one of my favorites. I've been having it a couple times over the past weeks. It is just a meal replacement, but before I would mix it with some iced coffee, but we're going to be changing it up today. I have been loving this meal replacement. It is so good. So it's kind of like if you go to Starbucks and you get the pink drink, it's supposed to taste just like the pink drink from Starbucks, but in my opinion, it is way better. It is so good, and I love it for just on the go. Today I'm going to be on the go because I have to go get my kids some school supplies. Sorry if y'all hear Jinky running around. They start hearing me talk and then they come running over here like, who are you talking to? So they're running around. But school's about to start up very soon, and I have to get my kids school supplies because I'm the only one. My husband, y'all know he's working out of town. I have to haul the kids, go get their school supplies. And yeah, we got to get that done because these couple weeks are like flying by. By the time I know it, they're gonna be in school. I gotta get their school supplies. We're gonna have to go clothes shopping soon. Right now, today, we're just getting school supplies done, and then eventually we'll go shopping for clothes, because doing all that at once, no thank you. So that's what I gotta do today, just a couple things. So we're gonna be on the go. My kids are barely waking up. They're being lazy butts today. I think they stayed up. Mom fell asleep and they stayed up watching Disney movies and doing what they're doing over the summer. So they're still in bed. I'm gonna go ahead and make our meal replacement breakfast, and then I'm gonna get them up and get them ready, and we're gonna head out that door and get school supply shopping started. So fun, right? But we gotta get it done because I'm always busy over the weekends, and then during the week I'm busy, and I was like, might as well just get it done today. It's only gonna be the two boys, so maybe I can knock it out pretty fast. Hopefully there's not a lot of people there. It's during the week still, so hopefully everybody's at work. I'd rather go on a Friday or during the week than on the weekend. No thank you. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and grab what I'm going to make, and I'm gonna show y'all this delicious drink. Y'all are definitely going to want to try it. Okay, so first I'm gonna show you the main ingredients that you want to put into this drink. So you're gonna have a cup with ice. I'll get that here in a minute. Then you are going to get some passion tea. So this is by Tazo. It's their passion flavor. It's a herbal tea. And all I do is just go by the instructions, and I made me a pitcher. It was probably about halfway filled. I made it, and I still have, you know, a good amount. You don't put much in it. You put about a cup into this drink. So I just leave it pre-made in the fridge. Now, they do have a pre-made one where you see in like the fridge section. Do not get that one. You want to brew your own, because the one that's pre-made, it is full of sugar. It has a lot of sugar. I almost made the mistake by grabbing it because I was like, they already have one pre-made. Just let me get this. I don't have to make it myself. And then I looked at the ingredients. I was like, oh no. They load that thing with sugar. So do not buy the pre-made one that is in the freezer section or fridge section. You want to get this one. This is by all the teas. They do have different flavors, but the passion one is the one that you want if you want it close to like the pink drink by Starbucks. So, and it's really good. You can also just enjoy this by itself. If you want something different to drink, you can make this tea and sweeten it with a keto approved sweetener, like some Swerve, some Pure, or any sweetener like that. So it's really good. Then you're going to want one Premier Protein replacement, meal replacement. I'm using the strawberries and cream, of course, because it's like a strawberry drink. So this is the one that I have been using. Again, you can get this at any local grocery store, in like the wellness section, pretty much where all the protein powders are, because it is like a protein drink. So they sell them by the 4-pack, or if you have the Sam's Club, they do sell the bigger packs there, but they only sell certain flavors. So it just depends on your store. So I buy this one, and I don't drink them often anymore. I'd rather have like these. I keep on hand for days like this where I know I'm going to be busy. You can drink them every day, but to me, I just don't, because, you know, they do, I'd rather eat real food, like make a real meal, than have a meal replacement all the time. But if you're someone that this is the only thing that you can grab in the morning, these are awesome. I also mix these with coffee. Y'all know I haven't done it in a while, but y'all know back then I would always mix it with my iced coffee. The cookies and cream one and the cafe latte one, to die for. I would mix it with my iced coffee and some ice, and that's it, and that would be my meal replacement on the go as well. So these are really, really good to keep on hand for days like this. So strawberries and cream, you're gonna want one of these, and then we're just gonna go in. So you can just mix the tea, the Premier Protein, and then this, and that'll be it. That'll be like the pink Starbucks pink drink from Starbucks. But I add in 2 other ingredients. These are just optional, but these are just some freeze dried strawberries, because they do put those in the pink drink. I just got these from Walmart. What aisle was it? I think it was like by the granola, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just, you know, there's strawberry fruit crisp. These, I don't even eat them. I just put it in the drink, and it just adds extra strawberry flavor, and it looks pretty. But you can eat them if you want. But these are optional. If you just want to add them in there, you don't have to. So these other 2 things I added myself. So to this, I try to get my collagen in every day, so I go in with the Perfect Keto Strawberry Collagen, and it ups that strawberry flavor so good. I absolutely love it. So yeah, this helps with, let's see the back. It helps for mental performance, it says. So support energy levels, and after exercise to support healthy joints, and it helps with hair, skin, and nails as well. Like when you're on your weight loss journey, you don't want the loose skin. Collagen helps a lot with that. So I've always incorporated this since the beginning of my journey. I love it. So I put a scoop of this in this shake, and I like that it is a strawberry flavor. They do also have other flavors as well, but it just ups the strawberry taste so good. And then I also do go in with MCT oil. I get a tablespoon of MCT oil every day in for breakfast, usually in my hot coffee. But this drink, I put it in the blender. You're gonna want, if you do add in like the collagen powder, you could probably mix this in pretty well if you sit there and actually mix it. But with the MCT oil, you're gonna want to blend it, because it is oil and you don't want it sitting on top. So I put these ingredients in a blender, and I'll show you how I do that. So I add a tablespoon of this, and these are just optional. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna show you how I make it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go over to my blender. I had somebody ask what blender I'm using. So if y'all missed that video where I had bought it, unboxed it or whatever, this is the Instant Ace Nova. I love it. I have been using it pretty much every day. I love it. It's so easy to use. It's very powerful. I highly recommend this blender. Absolutely love it. And it does warm up, because it does certain things. You can cook soups in here, puree, all kinds of things. So y'all look into it if y'all really want to purchase one. It was a really great purchase. So first thing I go in with is my Premier Protein, because I don't want my powder sitting at the bottom. So I always just put a liquid in first. So you're going to put the whole container in here. This one, it depends what flavor you get, but this strawberries and cream one is 160 calories and 3 net carbs. So it depends what flavors you get, the macros range. So I'm gonna put the whole thing in here. I love this drink. I remember when I first made it, I was like, oh my God, yes, it is so good. I could drink it like every day. Okay, 1 container of the strawberries and cream. And then I go in with 1 scoop of my Perfect Keto Strawberry Collagen. One big scoop. Woohoo! And then we're going to go in with 1 tablespoon of our MCT oil. I'm going to go ahead and get my tablespoon. If you're just starting out on MCT oil, I would definitely work your way up to a tablespoon. I would probably start with half a tablespoon, because it can upset your stomach if you're not used to it. Okay, 1 tablespoon of the MCT oil. And that's it. That's all I add in right now to my blender. Like I said, the only reason why I add it to my blender is because I want to blend it really well. If you're not putting the collagen and MCT oil in, you can just put it straight in your cup. You don't have to do this step. And we're just going to get it, we're going to push smoothie, and it's going to blend it right up. Oh, we got to push start. Okay, so it's finished. It is nice and blended. We're just gonna open it up. Oh, it smells so good already with all the strawberry flavoring. Okay. Take this off. Now I have a cup right here full of ice. It's only about this much. You don't need much. I'm gonna pour this in first because we're gonna get all this in, and then the rest we're gonna put the tea. You don't want to put the tea first and then this, and then it overflows, or you put too much of tea. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's go ahead and finish topping this off. Okay, to finish it off, we're just gonna go in with the Tazo Passion Tea. Tazo, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Tazo? And this tea is so good. I just fill it up just like that, and then you can just put a couple freeze-dried strawberries just to add a little bit more flavor. And I also buy these because my hamster loves them. So I keep on my hand for her. Okay. And then that is literally it. I kind of just give it a good stir so the tea gets to the bottom. Okay, we're going to put the lid on. Oh, I overflowed it. Okay. Oh my God. Let me drink some first. Oh, guys, it's so good. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how this tea tastes by itself because I actually haven't tried it by itself because I just mix it in here. But if you're somebody that likes like different kinds of teas, passion teas, definitely give it a try. I think it's good to have like pitcher drinks on hand that are good for you, you know, like keto friendly, so you don't have to crave into like a bad drink, or you don't have to spend so much money on just like pre-packaged keto friendly drinks. I think it's great when you can just make a whole pitcher and have it in the fridge. But guys, it's so good. If y'all give this drink a try, come back to this video, comment down below how y'all like it, because I have been loving it. But all right, guys, I am going to go ahead and get my kids up, get them ready, and we're about to head out that door. And until then, I am going to drink this right up. All right, guys, I got all my boys in the truck, and we're about to head off to buy some school supplies. Say hi, everybody. Hey, say hi. They're barely like getting up. Mom is dragging them out of the house to go to the store, right? And it's so hot here. It's 90 degrees in Texas, but when it's 90, it feels like 100. So wish us luck. We're about to head to the store and grab what we need. Bless you. Say hi, baby. Alright, guys, I am back home. Thank God. It is so hot outside. I cannot do it. It is like that hot where you get frustrated with everything hot. So I was ready to get out of Walmart. We were there like a good hour and a half. I don't even know. It took like about a good hour and a half to 2. So I'm kind of hungry right now. Not too hungry. I want something light. I've been craving, it's just so hot, so I've been craving something like cold and fresh. So we're gonna make a salad, just a pepperoni salad. I have some pepperonis here at home, and I just wanted a pepperoni salad. It's just really good and simple to make. But we're gonna make our own homemade ranch dressing. It's very simple to make. I need to stop buying bottle ranch dressing because it has hidden ingredients, and I just need to make my own. It's like so simple to make. I have a video on this recipe. If y'all want to check it out, it will pop up at the end of this video for y'all to click on. And Literally, it uses ingredients that you probably have here at home. Maybe some seasonings you might have to buy, but they're real basic seasonings and it's just so easy to make and it makes a good amount. And I'm just going to keep it here in my fridge because I tend to eat a lot of salads and I just need to stop buying bottle ranch dressing. Not that I'm saying it's terrible. I've used it throughout my whole journey, but I've come to that point, of course, where I need to come back on some hidden ingredients. It does have like hidden oils and sugars. So if you were to stall on your weight loss, definitely cut back on things like that and try to make it homemade if you can. Sometimes it's really easy than you think. So we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna show y'all how to make a really easy ranch dressing. Oh, and by the way, when I was at Walmart, I picked up some more containers. I had a question of where I get my containers from. They're from Walmart. They sell them individual or they sell them by the packs. I only buy containers for things that I know I always keep here at home on hand, so I only buy for that. And then I make like my own little labels because I do have a label maker. But I love Walmart's containers. Like, they're really good. They're great price, so I highly recommend them if y'all want to give them a try. Okay, so for the ranch dressing, you're gonna want some lemon. I had half of the lemon in the fridge, so I just went ahead and took it out. It's a lot of seasonings mostly. So for the base, you're gonna want some sour cream, some heavy whipping cream, and then a little bit of mayonnaise. So this is going to be our base, and then we're gonna season it up with the lemon, black pepper, salt. You're gonna want a little bit of dill weed, minced onions, parsley flakes, chopped dried chives, garlic powder, and onion powder. And this is how we're gonna make our ranch dressing. Okay, so go ahead and put whatever you're gonna put your ranch dressing in. I go ahead and put it in one of these jars and then I seal it with the lid. So I'm gonna add in 1/4 cup of heavy cream to this. Next is gonna be 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. And then you're gonna go in with 1 cup of sour cream. I'm gonna go ahead and mix everything together first before we add in our seasonings. Okay, so now we have the base to the ranch dressing. Now let's add in seasoning. So for our parsley flakes, you're gonna add in 5 tablespoons. Then 3 tablespoons of your dill weed. I probably have about 2 tablespoons in here. That'll be fine, but it's 3 tablespoons of dill weed. 2 tablespoons of your chopped up chives or your dried chives. 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. 1 tablespoon of onion powder, sorry. Okay, then lastly, you're just gonna season with a little bit of salt to taste and a little bit of black pepper. And now I'm gonna carefully give everything a good mix. Okay, I have all my seasoning mixed well in here, and I almost forgot. We have to add in some lemon juice. I'm gonna add in 1/2 a squeeze of lemon juice. And this is going to thin out your ranch dressing as well. Okay, I mixed in my lemon juice and this is what we have. It is so good, guys. Y'all definitely give this a try. And it's very simple to make, as you could see. But let's go ahead and throw our salad together for our lunch today. Okay, for my salad, I already had these green leaves on hand. I mean, it's basically, I think it's just romaine. Honestly, I don't know. They were wraps and I had used them for a lunch wrap and I don't want it to go bad, so I'm just gonna go ahead and chop this up for my salad. Okay, I rinsed a couple of leaves. We're just gonna chop it up, of course, into bite-sized pieces. Add this to my bowl. Now you can add anything you like to this salad that is keto approved. Like, I like to go to Mods and make like a pizza salad. I absolutely love Mods salads, but I wasn't heading that way, so might as well just make it at home if I have the ingredients here at home. We're gonna go in with some pepperonis. These are just some regular pepperonis, 0 carbs, 0 sugars, all that good stuff. So I like to just add a handful. And I'm just going to go ahead and chop them in half. You could also add some diced chicken to this, some sausage. It'll be really good. I'm going to go ahead and add in a Roma tomato. Dice this up. I was actually going to buy like some pre-made diced chicken. They have them in like the frozen section. Maybe I'll pick some up this week at Walmart. Those are awesome. You can keep them in the freezer on hand for like quick and easy salads or whatever else you like. You just have some quick diced up chicken and you just like put it in your air fryer if you'd like. Okay, we got tomato. I'm adding in some avocado. Oh, look at that. It's pretty. We got it just in time. I'm adding in a whole avocado. I honestly hate saving half avocados because then I never eat them or I forget about them. So I just end up using the whole thing. Okay, so this is optional as well, but I love black olives with my salad, like my pepperoni. So I just had this can from H-E-B of these sliced ripe olives. I'm just going to go in with a few, and then I'll just keep them in my fridge for whenever else I want them. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to go in with 1/4 cup of shredded cheese. This is just like a blend of cheeses of white cheese and yellow cheese. I'm not going to add too much because we're adding some cheese crisps. So usually I like a crunch to my salad, kind of like croutons. So cheese crisps are another great replacement that you could use. They have them in Parmesan and cheddar. There's so many different brands that y'all can get y'all's hands in at the store. I just add a few for a nice crunch. Now all there's left to do is just drizzle our homemade ranch right on top. Not too much. I just add a bit for taste. Probably about 2 tablespoons. And that's it. We're going to sit down and enjoy this delicious, easy salad. I love salads, especially when you have some things laying around at home you can just kind of throw together. So pizza salad is really good. A lot of different pizza toppings that you can definitely add to this. All right, y'all. Sorry if you hear the TV in my back. My son is watching TV, but I finished my lunch. It was very filling, very good. So I got that in for lunch today, and then we're going to have some dinner later on. But right now, I'm actually going to sit down and get some work done. I am working on my meal plans. So to make it very clear, the meal plans that I'm working on are for everybody. I know some people were kind of confused about that because y'all know I do sell meal prep local to my area, and a lot of y'all wanted meal plans that I could sell to everybody. So this is what I've been working on all week. I'm gonna put them out very soon. Please be patient with me. It's only one of me, and I have lots of other things to do as well. So as soon as I have time to do it, I sit down and I get it as quickly as I can, get it done. So the meal plans are going to be 7 days a week. I'm going to be putting out weekly meal plans. They're only going to be lunch and dinner only because I feel like breakfast is very basic. So a lot of people just really need help with some lunch and dinner ideas. So I give you some ideas on what you can eat throughout the week. I list all the ingredients for you on the meal plan and how to make it. So this is what I'm working on. It's very tedious work because you really have to, I try to explain the best I can on how to make each thing for everybody to understand. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm about to sit down, finish this, and hopefully I can get it out for y'all by this week. And I really hope, you know, this helps people get on track to their weight loss journey. And, you know, it just helps y'all come up with some ideas on what to make. So this is what I'm about to sit down and do. And then later on, I'm probably going to hit those workouts here in a bit. All right, guys, I got a couple meal plans done. It's officially around 4:30 and it's time to work out before we get started on making dinner. So I'm going in with my electrolytes while I work out. I have a bottle of water that I was drinking here earlier while I was doing my meal plans. And I'm going in with the Perfect Keto Daily Electrolytes in the black cherry flavor. These are the ones that I have been using, so love it. And it just comes with a small scoop. Ooh, powder everywhere. Comes with a small scoop, and you just go ahead and scoop it into your water. Sometimes I drink it after my workout, but lately I've just been drinking it during, because I drink water during my workout, so might as well just get them in while I'm working out. So one scoop goes in here, you give it a good old shake, and you have your electrolytes for the day. So you don't feel very sluggish at the end of the day, at the end of your workout. It really helps out a lot, especially when you're first starting keto with the keto flu. Really good thing. So again, this is the perfect keto black cherry flavor, and they have tons of other flavors as well, and they're really, really good. But all right, guys, today we are going to be, last night I targeted abs. My stomach is sore. I was changing right now, and I bent down, and my stomach's sore. But today we're going to be targeting some legs, and I love leg workouts. I don't know why. At the end of the day, it just makes me feel like I've gained so much muscle. I don't know. It just feels really good. So let's go ahead and get some leg workouts in and get this workout started. Alright guys, I show y'all some of my leg workouts today. We got our workout in, but it is currently time for me to go ahead and jump in that shower, and we are going to start dinner. But we got an awesome workout today. My legs and glutes are on fire. I am going to be shaking tomorrow. I am going to be sore. So I have been slowly trying to up my sets and my weights and just push myself to the ultimate limit as much as I can without really overdoing myself. I don't want to work out to that point where I don't even want to work out the next day, but I'm still trying to push myself, and I have been seeing a tremendous difference. If y'all didn't see my pictures from the last 30-day challenge, stay tuned to the end of this video, and I'll show y'all my the difference between 30 days where we just ended this challenge. I have totally leaned out from these workouts and just staying strictly to keto without having any cheat days, of course, so it has made a tremendous difference. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'll show y'all the pictures at the end of this video if y'all didn't get to see them, but I have been feeling really good. But all right guys, let's go ahead and shower and get straight to dinner. All right guys, I am nice and showered. Oh my god, that felt so good after a hot day. I feel so refreshed now. But let's go ahead and get started on dinner. So today I'm making my chicken fajita bake that I absolutely love to make. It's so creamy and so delicious. But for the side, I originally had planned to have green beans. And when I went grocery shopping last Saturday, I had one can of green beans left in my pantry. I don't ever buy anything extra that I don't need. If I have it on hand, then I use it, and I don't really buy extra. I just go week by week, and I just stick with what I have here, or I just don't buy. So I had that one can, but during the week, Dion randomly wanted to make steaks, so he bought steaks, and for the side he wanted green beans, and I didn't know until he had got home, and that was the only kind of green beans I had. So we don't have a side plan for today. I could have picked one up at Walmart, but it totally didn't even cross my mind. It slipped my mind. So either we're just gonna have it by itself in a bowl, or we're gonna dig up a side in my freezer and see what I have. So we'll see how that goes. But let's go ahead and start chopping up some boneless chicken thighs. Okay, so look what I found in my freezer. I forgot I had this. I have a bag of some veggie zucchini spirals. So I can go ahead and make the chicken fajita, and it's already like in a creamy sauce. And I can just put it over a bed of zucchini, and that would be really good. That adds the extra veggie side that I need. So comes in handy. I had this in the freezer. We can go ahead and do that. I am just working on chopping up a pack of my boneless chicken thighs. I'm trimming off any fat, and I'm just gonna dice it into bite-sized pieces, and we're gonna toss it into a bowl to the side. Okay guys, in my pan I have some olive oil heating up. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in my diced up chicken thighs. You could use chicken breast for this too, but I just feel like chicken thighs are just much more not as dry and just flavorful. So usually I go in with a fajita seasoning, like pre-made, but I didn't have none on hand, so I'm just gonna go ahead and season it myself. I'm gonna go in with some ground comino. I love the smell of ground comino. My husband hates it. Okay, we're gonna go in with some paprika. Some onion powder. There's Dion always hovering over the food. It's comino.
I don't know if it is. It sounds like you're
It's,
saying it wrong.
no, it's ground comino. It smells like armpits. Doesn't it? It's onion powder. Okay, some garlic powder.
It smells good for it, but it doesn't smell good. It smells good already.
Yeah. You don't smell good. You smell like sweat.
You done ran 5 miles, man.
Okay, we're gonna go in some black pepper.
Does it smell it, man?
Yes.
My bad. I'm still wet, dude.
Ew, go away. Oh! Okay, we're gonna go in with a little bit of salt.
At least you got smell of that comino.
And we're just gonna let this cook until it's all the way cooked through.
That does just smell like really bad BO.
Yeah, Ray doesn't like the smell of
You
it.
like the smell of BO?
No, I don't know. I just like the way the ground comino smells. I don't know why. Okay, so my chicken thighs are pretty much cooked through. So now I'm gonna add in this. I just buy a pepper and onion blend. It's just chopped up bell peppers, chopped up onion. I just get this in the frozen section at Walmart. Of course, you could totally chop up your own, but I find these easier to have on hand because I hate chopping things up. Or sometimes I won't make a certain meal during the week. Something comes up and then all my bell peppers go bad, and I hate that. So I like to keep these on hand. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this in there. I am going to re-season it with the same seasonings just to give it a little bit of flavor. I didn't end up completely using the whole bag because it's a pretty good sized bag, but I'm going to save this for some omelets tomorrow for in the morning. That'll be delicious. Okay, once everything is like simmering and going and some of the juice has reduced some, you're going to add in some cream cheese to this. You're just going to go ahead and mix the cream cheese in until it's nice and melted. Okay, once you have your cream cheese mixed in, I'm just going to let this sit here and simmer and just let the cream cheese thicken the sauce. And then it's pretty much done. We're just going to top it with some cheese. Okay, as you can see, I was letting it simmer for like a couple minutes and the cream cheese thickens the sauce and it's pretty much done. I'm just going to let it cool off. And in the meantime, all I did was microwave that bowl of zoodles, and I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. And I did let it drain because they do hold a lot of water. It wasn't a big serving in the bag, but it'll do. Okay, I served Dion his bowl. I'm going to go ahead and serve mine. I just put about 2 spoonfuls over this. And this stuff right here, this is the bomb. I like this with green beans, with broccoli. It's very easy to make. And I even put it over cauliflower rice before. That's really good too. Okay, so I have my chicken fajita, or my boneless chicken thighs with the bell peppers, zoodles. I'm going to add a little bit of Mexican cheese. This is just a blend. And that's it, guys. I'm about to sit down and enjoy this delicious dinner. Alright guys, I ate dinner. It was so good and filling. And then I was talking to my husband and things like that. I let my food settle. But today, I'm going to be having some dessert. I haven't had dessert in a little bit. And a company sent me these just to try out. This is not sponsored or anything. So I just got these in the other day and I'm excited to try them. And Dion is going to try them too. I'm going to make him try some. So this is by Mammoth. Mammoth Creameries, and it is frozen custard. They're keto friendly. The ingredients wise, it's cream, xylitol, egg yolks, grass-fed butter, coffee. I guess it depends what flavor, but this one has coffee, pink Himalayan salt. Like the ingredient list, that is it. It's real minimal ingredients. They're very good, so I'm excited to try. They sent a butter coffee flavor. They sent butter pecan, which is probably gonna be my favorite. Strawberry, I love strawberry too, and lemon buttercream. So we're gonna give them a try, and a serving size 2/3 cup for all of them. So I'm just gonna eat a serving size. There's 3 servings in the container, depending which one you get. These do have sugar alcohols, of course. So it just depends which one you get. They range. Which one do you want to try? Let's put Dion in the camera right here. I want to try the
First
butter.
of all, you said try something, and I said no. I'm tired. I'm laying in bed. And then she said ice cream, and then I got up. But I do want to try.
They're not ice. Well, it's frozen custard.
I'm sorry.
Is that kind of like an ice cream?
Yeah, it is.
Basically. Okay.
I want to try lemon buttercream first.
Sorry,
because
the dogs are
this is
barking.
the least one I think.
I think I want to try all of them, but I'm gonna go in for the butter coffee first.
We're just trying them right now, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then whichever one I like, I'm gonna eat. Okay, so we open it up. It has a little seal. Did yours have a seal?
Nope.
That one didn't. This one has a seal though. It says best things in life take a little time to reach perfection. You have to set it out. I set them out earlier, but let's see. Ooh, it smells like coffee. Oh,
It has actual ice cream texture, which is,
yeah.
some have a different texture. This one actually doesn't have a strong flavor, but I like it because it's so close to like.
This one kind of tastes like decaf coffee.
Try this. It's not overwhelming or anything.
This one's not as sweet.
I don't think any of them will be that sweet, to be honest.
No, but it tastes like just cream with coffee. That's what it tastes like.
But try that.
Okay, this one
taste
is
isn't
the
strong at all,
lemon
but it's good.
buttercream. The texture is really good though.
I like that texture more. I actually don't like this at all.
You don't like it?
I don't really care for coffee too much.
That one just tastes like brewed coffee and they put cream in it, which I love coffee, don't get me wrong, but it's not too sweet.
It has a coffee
Yeah.
aroma. That one's not too sweet, but I love the texture and it reminds you of normal.
I'll be honest, I don't taste lemon.
I don't taste lemon, but I do like
But the
flavor.
texture is good.
I like the flavor too.
I don't taste lemon though.
But
Like their textures are on point, but I feel like their flavors need a little bit more work.
I don't know. I kind of like that it's not, because a lot of times is the flavor. The flavor is never going to be amazing, but
Yeah.
if they can get the texture right, it's so close that it doesn't really matter.
This one's, I'm hoping this one's good. This is the butter pecan. Which one's that one? Strawberry? It looks
tell
like
you
it
right
has
now,
strawberry pieces.
This one's got good flavor, and oh wow, this is good. I don't even like strawberry anything like this.
I'm gonna try the butter pecan. This one is salty. Ooh, this one's good.
I like. This
I like this one.
I actually like this one.
So this lemon butter one is 2 net carbs per serving. Really low. This one's 3 net carbs per serving. It says it right here in the front.
That's why this one's 5.
This one's 2 net carbs. That one's 5. Ooh, look, it has little pieces of pecans.
Oh wow, Sam, this is one.
That one's good. Hold on, wait, don't eat it all. Okay, so this one has little pieces of pecans in it.
That's a
Or
big
not,
piece.
that's a big piece. Yeah, look. It has pieces of pecan in there. Let me let it focus.
I gotta add this to my
There it
protein
goes.
shake.
This one's good. This one's my favorite one so far.
This one's got big chunks of strawberry.
You have the sweet on the salty, which I love.
I usually don't care for salty.
I love sweet and salty.
But this is good. This is just straight
Yeah,
sweet.
this one's my favorite.
All right,
so far.
Trey, come on.
Okay, hold on. I'll finish it.
Get it out of your mouth, yeah. This one's got a good texture too. I
This
like
one has strawberry pieces in it too. It's salty, right? But
It
then you
is.
get the sweetness at the end.
I don't care for this one much, but the strawberry one is
The
on
strawberry
point.
one's his favorite. Let me try this one.
The texture is, you can tell which ones Like this one has a certain texture as that one, but these
This
two,
one, I feel like the lemon one is more creamier than all of them.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the strawberry flavor. I can smell the strawberry right off the bat.
That's good.
Oh,
It tastes really close.
yeah.
It's strong. It's good.
This one's probably the best one out of all of them.
Yeah, you think so? I told you. The strawberry. I don't even like strawberry ice cream or anything like that.
This one's really good. So I feel like it's strawberry, buttercream, lemon, and then the coffee one. But
This one, I don't know. There's not much taste to this one, but I feel like it's a good base. Like maybe, I don't know.
yeah, they definitely need to up the lemon flavor.
But it
but
is
overall,
lemon buttercream.
I don't know. Overall, they're pretty good. If y'all want to give them a try, just to test them out, certain flavors, just order a couple. This is by Mammoth Creamery. Again, this is not sponsored. They just sent me to try them. And I'm all up for trying some keto ice creams, you know?
Wow, I don't know. I like the flavor
But-
isn't strong, but it's so good. The
I like that their
texture.
ingredients are really clean. So, that's a big thing for me. They have really good ingredients in there. Not bad. But y'all give them a try. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, I think I'm gonna sit here and eat the strawberry one.
What? I don't want to.
I'm not gonna eat all of it.
Damn, this one's actually good.
It's my last meal for the day.
This one's good. I like this. It's
The
not
lemon?
overpowering. I don't taste any lemon whatsoever, but I can sense the buttercream.
I feel like you probably whip it up and it'd be really good.
If I added this to my
Like
protein
with some
shake,
nuts.
it would just
Okay,
thicken
so
it
you
up
make
so
it a
nice.
dessert.
Make it a dessert.
You'd be like Ray. I remember my husband first started like keto and we were drinking like protein shakes in the morning and he would want to add ice cream to it. I'm like, okay, so you want dessert for breakfast, basically is what you're saying.
If they did this same texture with a slight hint of vanilla, this would be the perfect ice cream. Like keto ice cream. I don't know how to do it. Obviously I'm not a scientist. But vanilla and this texture is incredible. I don't know why.
You're probably one of the best ice creams
Personally,
that
I
I've
think
had
yeah.
textured wise.
Usually you can tell because the texture isn't on point. But I guess depending what different flavors, the textures can be
Yeah,
different.
they can be different.
Because this one literally is like eating a cloud. It's so soft.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this one's 5 net carbs, so this one was a little bit more of the strawberry. Of course, because strawberries are a little bit higher in net carbs, that's why.
But the calories are actually less per serving. This one has 1,000.
This one's 300. What? No, it's per container. Not per
No, but
serving.
I'm saying overall. Per serving is
340. This one's 300
That's what I'm saying. This one overall
calories.
has more calories.
Dion watches more of his calories. I'm more of like, I watch my calories, of course, but I'm more
I
of
eat
concentrating.
more carbs than her for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I think today I had McDonald's French fries. But that was it.
He's like, I run them off. I'm like, okay.
I ran 5 miles, right? That's plenty.
He's terrible.
There's only like 300 calories.
Every day
In a
he has
medium.
something.
No, not every day.
You're a liar. What'd you have yesterday?
We're not going to talk about
Okay.
it. But the day before that, I did not have nothing. But yesterday,
But he's still doing pretty good. Me and my husband, we were videoing right now. Then he saw Dion. He's like, damn, your face looks skinnier. So he's slimming down. He's
in
getting
one
there.
day, I dropped 4 pounds, but I think it's because I ate a lot yesterday.
I hate guys. They lose weight so fast. But all right, guys. These were really good. I highly recommend the strawberry one, the lemon one, and the butter pecan one was really good too. Okay, so I was on their website and I was just looking at their prices. So you can buy them by the pack because of course it's just on a website. I don't know if they have them in any stores. So you buy them by the 8-pack and it's $64, which is $8 per pint. Not even gonna lie, that's a pretty good price per pint because comparing to like Rebel, I usually pay about $4. But the ingredients are really good. So you're paying for product, basically. But they do have vanilla bean flavor. They have the strawberry, the butter pecan. They have chocolate. They have chocolate peanut butter.
Oh my God.
So they have a couple different...
And they sent us this?
Yeah, they have a couple different flavors that you can try. So if y'all want to look into it, it's the Mammoth Creameries. Their website's the same thing. So they only have 3, 4, 5, 6. They only have 7 flavors. So they didn't send me chocolate. I'm mad.
If they had somehow had cheesecake in this strawberry,
So
that would be incredible.
yeah, like little cheesecake, keto cheesecake.
Gosh.
Here goes Dion dreaming over here.
That sounds amazing.
But they only have 7 flavors. They're like a company that's starting up, I'm pretty sure. So, but y'all definitely look into them if y'all want to try a different kind of ice cream.
It's good. It's good.
It's good.
They're
It's
going
just
somewhere
certain
with it.
flavors that they gotta,
But
that's anything.
somebody might love the coffee one.
Yeah, somebody might love this more than I do. It had good coffee flavor, but to me it needs a little bit more sweetness
But
to
she
it.
likes sweet coffee.
Yeah,
That's why
I like
some
sweet
people
coffee.
Like their
That's
coffee
me.
strong.
It's like some people could drink black coffee. I can't do that. Alright guys, I am officially done eating for today. We had a really good day of eating. We got our workout in. We did really good today. So I was going to show y'all my 30-day progress pictures. At the beginning of the year, we did a 30-day challenge. I did awesome with that. I had big changes. Then we did another 30-day challenge. So this challenge was from June 28th through July 27th. Here is my pictures from the side and the back. As you can see, I didn't even lose. I probably lost about 3 pounds, but I did lose some inches. As you can see, I'm definitely slimming down, and I didn't think I really made that big of a difference, so I was kind of disappointed. But then when I really looked at the pictures and compared them, everybody was like, you did great. You can see that you're more leaner, and so I'm definitely leaning out, especially, whoa, Shady just jumped like in my lap. So you can definitely see that I'm leaning out. I'm working my hardest. And I did also take another picture. Y'all know I did like challenge myself as to when my husband leaves. I tried to see how much progress I can make while he's gone at work. So I did take another picture of that. Y'all stay tuned for that for whenever he comes back. I don't even know. So we did really good this past 30-day challenge. And I hope everybody else did awesome as well. Some of y'all commented y'all lost a few pounds, y'all are slimming down, so y'all are doing really, really good. I'm proud of y'all. So this 30-day challenge did end, and we are going to go into another challenge. It's not going to start this Monday, but it will start the following Monday. We're going to go into a no dairy challenge. Oh, guys, I'm so nervous, but I need to do it. I need to cut out dairy as much as I can to get my weight boosted. Like cyclical keto, I've been doing it. Monday will be my 6th week, and it has helped me get out of my weight loss stall, and I have been doing really good with that. So I'm excited. I still will incorporate those days, but I'm gonna be doing it dairy free, and I hope everybody joins in on this challenge as well. I will be posting it ahead of time so nobody forgets, or and I just really hope y'all join in. I'm kind of nervous. To go dairy free, but I need to do it. I think it'll be a really good change. So I'm excited for that. Y'all definitely stay tuned for that. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's What I Eat in a Day video. And if you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. And I hope y'all enjoyed some today's recipes. And have a great weekend. Say bye, Shady. Say bye, Shady. All right, guys. I'll see y'all on the next one.